I want to introduce myself to you, the viewers of SAT7. I am the Bishop of the Bavarian Lutheran Church in Germany, and I have just come back with a small delegation from visiting northern Iraq. And I want to tell you some of my experiences there. It was very moving to be there for a few days, to meet many people, to see what the situation is, and to develop perspectives for the future. I have seen many people in refugee camps. In refugee camp, that means big camps with tents, but it also means church rooms where people are sitting on the ground, sleeping on the ground, where they really have to spend the night in very difficult circumstances, and where others are helping in a very impressive way. I've seen people in buildings under construction where they can at least spend the night with a roof on their top, and people simply sleeping under bridges. We have been very moved by what we have seen, by the difficult situation in which people are. People do not know where to go. People do not know where they will spend the winter. People are afraid of the rain coming. And we, as Christians, but as people of goodwill of all religions, we have to think of them. We need to care for them. And we need to find possibilities so they can live in dignity. We have met with Christians that were evicted. We have met with Christians evicted from the cities of northern Iraq. We have talked to bishops who fled Mosul, the city of Mosul. We have celebrated worship with them. And we were impressed by the power of the faith that leads us together beyond national and cultural borders, and which gives power, which gives strength for people who have fled from their homes to live on. The people we have met have told us about their flight. They have told us about their disappointments, that they were not supported by their brothers and sisters who were in the city of other faiths. But it was very clear that everybody who is in this situation now is hoping for reconciliation, is hoping for peace, is hoping for a zone of protection that makes possible that people can come back to their villages and live in security. The terror of the IS causes tremendous damage. Damage of the souls, damage of the bodies, damages in a whole region. We have talked to Muslim leaders. They have condemned very clearly what happens with the IS. They have told us about a fatwa which declares that membership in IS is irreconcilable with Muslim faith, with Islam. And they have said the membership in IS is a sin. I think that this is a very good basis for Christians, Muslims, Yazidis, people of whatever faith, to come back together, to live together, and to understand each other, and live in unity and peace and reconciliation. My biggest wish is that we, wherever in the world we live, that we all help together to make this process of peace and reconciliation possible. We in Germany, we will do whatever we can to support people in these areas by giving humanitarian aid and by praying for you. I want you to know that many, many people here in Germany, and I'm sure in other countries as well, are praying for you, are praying for peace. And many people give substantial amounts of money to international humanitarian organizations. We as a church have our own organizations, of course, in order to make possible that people who are now living as refugees there can live through the winter and have a life in the future. At the same time, we are active in trying to get our politicians here in the Western countries to make possible that there will be an international UN-guided protection zone for those who are now in danger and who are terribly afraid of the IS coming back. Only if this international protection zone is possible, people will trust enough to return to their villages. It is absolutely necessary that politicians in the Near East, and especially now in Iraq, find ways to come together and to build up a common good, build up a state in which every person can live in dignity, in which every religion can live their faith, in which every person has the rights that are based in the fact that every human being is created in the image of God. This is my wish, and I want you, I ask you, I deplore you to make yourself be a sign of peace, to get involved in those processes of reconciliation and building up peace that are necessary. I know that you as viewers have different faith. You are Christians, you are Muslims, maybe you have another faith or none. But you all, we all, have the task, have the calling to be forces of peace in a situation that is so much shaped by violence. Violence, that is my deep faith, my deep hope. Violence is not the last word. God has this world in his hands. That is what I believe. And I think many of you believe the same thing. And if that is true, let us all be messengers of that hope. Messengers of love and messengers of faith in a future of humanity, in a future in this special region of the Near East, in this special region of northern Iraq, which has to suffer so much. Let us be the people. We are the people. In Germany, many people have caused a miracle by shouting this sentence, "We are the people." They managed to get down a wall between the two parts of Germany, maybe between two parts of the world. It was the non-violent call, "We are the people." And my big hope is that this call, "We are the people," can become the call of the people of the world, saying, "We are the people and we want to live together in peace with each other. We want to live without the power of weapons. We want to live in dignity and in respect against each other." Let us all help together to make this miracle possible. I know it's not only us who are causing the progress. I know, that's my deep faith as a Christian, that God is behind this miracle. But my deep faith is that it can happen. Let us all be messengers of that miracle. I wish you all the best and God bless you.